Good. Hey, God told me to tell you to love yourself today and to trust in favor, to trust in miracles, miracles from above, miracles that come from heaven, from God, from the truth of living out an experience of unconditional love and not seeking the rewards of it in this world or medals for it, because the world isn't gonna award you for helping it, but it will award you for helping you lead its people to its demise. It will compensate you for leading its people towards its own destruction, but it would not reward you for being a man of truth, for standing on principles and having morals which allows you to truly be at peace and not having to face the karma that everyone else is bearing for who they're choosing to be. For we each and every one of us individually have our own, way of being and choice of life. And who we are is up to who we choose to be, and when you're living your life in a way that doesn't resemble the truth that you know is inside you, you're creating a ripple of disruption within yourself and within the people that you're choosing to share your energy with. In order for you to honestly, be happy with receiving, you have to watch the energy that you cultivate. The energy you cultivate will determine how you receive and what you receive. And I'm not gonna lie, like, for me as a man, like, I don't, like, I've been through shit, bro. Shit that sometimes, like, I hold myself back from speaking on, because it's like, to me, in my suffering is a lot of, like, secrets about, like, it's not secrets. Like, through the suffering, right, I developed parts of myself that made me stronger, and it's like, why should I be exposing, what helped me gain strength when someone else sought to diminish me and make me look less than what I truly am, So, yeah, like, you gotta keep your mouth shut, like, if you know, like, certain things you speak on, whatever you find to align, you speak on, right? But you know what not to say, you know what not to be oversharing, because it's like you're trying to tell people your business. You don't need people in your business. You know what I mean? People already all in your business. Like, it's almost like you don't even have a life when you leave in this world. Why? Because everybody knows your shit. Everybody knows your shit. Why is it not? Nevertheless, man, truth is you gotta love yourself. Everybody be out here mad at another man for nothing. I be seeing niggas get money and I be like, shit, that feel right. You know what I'm saying? I don't never be like, shit, me, nigga, fuck that nigga, you broke, nigga. I got more, or start thinking about how I should get over on him or try to fuck him over. Like, I don't live in that sense, gang. That shit is for the birds, on my soul, on my mother. Keep it true to yourself and you won't have to worry about anyone not keeping it true to you. You know what I mean? Yeah, life is crazy, but you know, it is what you make it. That's what they say. They say life is what you make it. If you make it what you want it to be, you can make it, bake and shake it to see. This camera just like light. It's cool though. It's actually cool. Like, it can focus on me. It's not really too much focused on what's going on around. It's like it blurs it out. It's actually fier. You know what I mean? Gratitude is the best attitude. If you've never heard that before, today you're hearing it. I say this in a lot of my videos. Gratitude is the best attitude. You know, like, it don't matter. No matter how your circumstances look, because in order to develop trust with God, you have to be able to go without, you know, in a sense, in some ways, you know, like, we fast from things is how we receive from God. And you could fast in a lot of ways. You could fast from a lot of things. You could fast from your phone. You could fast from social media. You could fast from smoking. You could fast from eating. And you could fast from just spending time, you know, like wasting yourself, you know. God is here with us now. God has always been with us. More of us are just choosing to embody God now. And even those who are not choosing, God is still embodying, because it's like, I created you. So if you don't want to align with my highest good, you can skedaddle and, you know, find something to do about your life. God ain't coming to ask questions. God is coming to scan your frequency. What's your energy? What's your vibration? Are you living in fear? Because when you're living in fear, you don't live in love. Because you live in lack. When you live in fear, you live in lack. It means that when you don't have, you are ready to do anything just to have something. And that is when a lot of people, you know, cross the line. You know, they get over their fellow brother over things they think they can't have. And all God be doing is like, bruh, I swear, I just be thinking about it. And I be thinking about this shit. I be like, this shit is crazy, bro. Your mind is crazy. Like, God literally be setting niggas up. Like every nigga, anybody that has ever, like, got fucked over by people, bro, has gotten fucked over on purpose to be taught a lesson. And that's to not trust certain people. Right? And that doesn't mean you can't be around them. Just because you don't trust them doesn't mean you can't be around them. It just means that you don't trust them. You know. But you're not living in fear. So you don't have to avoid. Because you know you don't even cause any disruption. You know, like your energy is just piercing through, like you're just walking through. You know what I mean? I ain't come in here to fight. Throw no punches, no nothing. I ain't even saying no words. I'm just bullying. I'm just bullying. Truly. I mean, true. Lin. That's the vibe. I'm just being true to myself, truly. Niggas ain't always gotta be doing something. Being is a thing. I be jamming to my songs. Shit. Yeah, that's my way of selling product. You know what I mean? As I'm chilling, I'm listening to my music, listening to my own release, whether it's on all platforms or not. I'm selling a product to a collective in frequency and energy. And eventually that energy has to find me, you know, and compensate me one way or the other. Energy always compensates. Whatever you give, you're gonna get a return on it. If it's good, expect good. Or no, good. If it's bad, no bad. There's no confusion when it comes to energy. See, energy doesn't care about lies or truth. Energy knows vibration. And it's almost like low and high. The universe doesn't care about your words. It knows your frequency. So the more you're lying to yourself and conniving yourself, thinking, I'm just the smartest. Well, God sees all at all times. Because God is consciousness living within all things at all times. God isn't separate from anything at any time. But you know, we live in a world that has been corrupted by a system called AI and scientific development, which has affected, you know, the truth of what nature already exists as. And for that reason, it's made, you know, the relationship between people and nature disruptive. To think that, you know, like people could intercept you know, the communication that you're having with the spiritual realm, that itself is it's more than a sin. You know what I mean? And that has to stop because, bro, what the fuck is privacy? Me, I don't like to talk a lot anymore. I keep it really short, you know. I tell my truth and I keep it P. 333.